Hi everyone, I'm Eric Weiner. Welcome back to the Pajama Travel Club. The best way to see the world without leaving your home or your pajamas, however you may define pajamas. This is my sidekick, Parker, who defines pajamas pretty loosely, I'd say. You're also probably wondering, what's up with the cushion, Eric? Have you gone all guru on us? Don't worry, that's not happening. The reason I'm on a cushion is because I think it is the appropriate seating arrangement for today's destination, which is a Himalayan Buddhist kingdom known as Bhutan. It's a remarkable place in many ways, and we're going to go there shortly. But before we do, I want to talk briefly about my travel philosophy. Yeah, I just said travel philosophy. It sounds pretty uptight and erudite, doesn't it? It's really pretty simple, though. I look at the world as a giant laboratory, and each country is a hypothesis, a what-if question. What if you made a country where everyone was really, really nice to each other and elevated ice hockey to a religion? Canada. What if you drank warm beer and drove on the wrong side of the road and showed more affection for your Pomeranian than for your family? England. And what if you measured your nation's progress not by gross domestic product, but by gross national happiness? You would have Bhutan. And you know Bhutan is different even before you land there. On the approach to the airport in Paro, the plane banks sharply and you look out the window and you are staring at a wall of granite that looks so close you could touch it. And the plane is being flown by a pilot who has a deep and abiding belief in reincarnation. And this is alarming. And you land and you're glad to be alive here in this life. And in many ways, Bhutan is a kind of upside down place. The number 13 is lucky. Children greet you with bye-bye. The capital, Thimphu, not only does it have no traffic, it has no traffic lights, not a single one. The only world capital to hold that honor. And I could talk to you about this policy of gross national happiness, but instead I want to talk to you about one person I met in Bhutan, someone who left really a lasting impression on me. His name is Karma Ora. Now I have to say, when you meet someone named Karma, that's a very good day. You know you must have done something right in a previous lifetime. And I want to describe my meeting with Karma as we drive through the trafficless and traffic lightless streets of Thimphu, the tiny little capital of tiny little Bhutan. Karma lives high in the hills overlooking the capital. When I asked directions on the phone, he said, "Just ask anyone where I live, they will know." He was right, and a few minutes later, the Toyota glides up to a walled compound. A servant leads me through a corrugated tin gate into a large yard where two young girls are bouncing on a trampoline. I'm then directed to a room enclosed in a floor-to-ceiling glass. The room is sparse. Other than the Dell laptop in one corner, it's no different really from the room in the village where I had just been. Karma is wearing slacks and vest and is sitting on the floor with a wool blanket draped across his lap. He looks pale, and I wonder if he's not well. He offers me walnuts, which he expertly cracks open with a hammer. We make small talk, and then I ask him the one question that Bhutan demands. Can money buy happiness? Karma answers quickly, or so it seems. Either his speech is speeded up or my intolerance for silence has grown. Money sometimes buys happiness. You have to break it down, though, he says. Money is a means to an end. The problem is when you think it as an end in itself. Happiness is relationships, and people in the West think money is needed for relationships, but it's not. It comes down to trustworthiness. I'd heard the same thing in Switzerland. Trust is a prerequisite for happiness. Trust not only of your government, of institutions, but trust of your neighbors. Several studies, in fact, have found that trust, more than income or even health, is the biggest factor in determining our happiness. And when Karma told me this, that happiness is 100% relational, I thought he was exaggerating in order to make a point. But as I've traveled, as I've really spent the last few weeks in quarantine like so many of you, I've come to realize that Karma was absolutely right, that our happiness is 100% relational. There is no such thing as personal happiness. That's silly. We are interconnected. We need each other, and we need to get out there into the wide world, which we will soon enough. But in the meantime, stay home, stay curious, and please, please, stay in your pajamas. See you next time. You can like my YouTube channel, or subscribe to it rather, to see future episodes, and feel free to let me know some of your favorite places. And I should put in a plug for my Himalayan Writers Workshop, which I hope will be taking place in October in Bhutan.